Hey there. Today I wanted to talk about the Lido 3 hand grinder and specifically just show you guys a tip to eliminate that rub down in the espresso range. If not eliminate, at least greatly reduce the rub in the espresso range. Right now, my grinder is adjusted into about 3 marks from 0, and I'm getting it's not very strong. I can still almost swing it around. It doesn't completely stop the free spinning revolution. Um, does pretty much. But it's very slight. You can kind of hear it actually. Although it is kind of annoying, right? With my other hand grinders, when there's a rub, that means that there's a misalignment. At least with the Lido 3, I've made many espressos with the Lido 3. I have come to discover that regardless of whether there is a rub or isn't a rub, it doesn't seem to make a difference in the cup. It tastes great without a rub. It tastes great with a rub. I really haven't noticed any difference with the way my coffee tastes, whether it's rubbing or not. So that leads me to believe that the rub may be, well, it's an annoying feature, I guess, of the Lido 3. At least it's not. It doesn't suffer any cup quality because of it. Whether it's going to prematurely wear the burrs or anything like that, I'm not really sure. I would imagine because this is a really low speed, hand grinders turn at a really low speed, that the rub wouldn't really do much to damage the cutting surfaces, even if the cutting surfaces are rubbing. But I'm not an expert on burr wear, so I really wouldn't know. What I do know is that if it really just bothers you, if there's something in your mind that really dislikes a rub when you're down in the espresso range, there is a trick or two that you can do to eliminate the rub. I greatly reduced the rub by setting my grinder, running through the alignment procedure as shown on the website, or in one of Orphan Espresso's YouTube videos anyway, for the Lido 2, but the Lido 3 is exactly the same. What I did notice is that if you get a rub and you're not going to be modifying your adjustment a lot, if you get a rub, micro adjustments in these screws right here, much the same as running an alignment procedure on the bigger outer screws on a Faros, will eliminate the rub. At some point, you'll get the right tension in these screws to eliminate the rub. If you use this grinder for a myriad of different grinds like I do, from press down to espresso, then you might want something a little bit more quick and dirty to eliminate a rub. Obviously, there's no rub in press. Like this guy right here, there's no more rub after about 4.5. After running through the adjustment procedure, I really don't have any rub after 4.5. I still get a rub every once in a while in the 3 range, definitely always in the 2, but the way you lock in, and I'm about to show you this right now. Other people have actually listed this on the forum, but I figured a video might help illustrate it a little bit better. There's a certain technique you can invert it when you lock it in, and that can actually reduce the rub. So I will show you that right now. Right now I'm on 3, and it, as you can see, it rubs a bit. So I'm going to undo the adjustment. So I just undid the catch cup. There we go. Undo the adjustment, and then okay, so when it's inverted, you push up on this and lock it in. Unless you have 3 hands, it can seem a little bit difficult to do, but what I like to do is either with the handle folded open or folded closed, I just press it up against my chest right here, okay? And when I press it up against my chest, I hold the adjustment ring in the proper spot. Okay, tension right here. It looks really goofy to explain it, but when you actually do it yourself, it's pretty natural. So put it here and then lock them together. Okay, if you do that with tension, then all of a sudden, no rub. Look at that. It's still on 3, and the rub is, usually when I do this, I get no rub at all. Of course, for the video, there's a slight noise there, but it's greatly reduced. So I don't know if you can even hear that or not. It's basically like having no rub. And just to prove I'm not joshing you, here I am at the same grind adjustment as I was before. Significant difference in the rub. All I did was turn it upside down, push down on the handle, using my chest when I locked it in, and voila. So if you like to grind with espresso a lot in your Lido 3, the rub bothers you, all you gotta do, invert, press, lock in, and rub problems go away. Thanks.